In this video, we're going to be talking about what to do when no contact doesn't work, because a lot of people are actually doing this whole no contact thing in what I would say is the wrong way, or let's just say not the most effective way. And by the time you're done watching this video, you're going to know a better way to do no contact than probably what other people are advising you to do. But first, my name is Clay with modernlove.life, where we help you get the great loving relationship that you're looking for without having to play mind games, without having to play hard to get, without having to use do nothing strategies like no contact and wait and see what happens, and allowing you to be loved for the unique, amazing, and wonderful person that you are. Now, I would like you to also help me out. If during this video you like what we're talking about at any point in time, hit that thumbs up button. It sends a message to the YouTube algorithm that says this is a good video and that you might want to show this to other people who might benefit from it. So, pay it forward a little bit. If you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel while you're down there as well, too, so that you can get notifications when we post new videos. And as well, we are going to be talking about the no contact rule and kind of undoing a myth regarding the no contact rule. If you'd like to get more advice and strategies, as well as see me kind of go through a couple of other myths that people kind of get stuck on that keep them from getting back together with their ex, you might want to sign up for our free email newsletter. There's a link to it down in the description box below this video. It's totally free to sign up, and you do get the myths kind of pulled apart, a little report that I made there, and also tips, advice, and strategies to your inbox. Okay, so I got a message from someone not too long ago who said, hey, I've been doing no contact. It doesn't work. I've been waiting for 10 months for my ex to contact me. What do I do? And this brings us to the whole misconception that a lot of people have about no contact. Now, I know that there's other channels out there that you're probably watching, other, relationship video stuff that you're watching out there, and they're telling you like, hey, you got to do no contact. You got to just wait for your ex to contact you. You got to wait for them to miss you, and eventually they're going to come crawling back over broken shards of glass to confess their undying love for you and how they were wrong this whole time. But that doesn't always or even usually work out that way. And there's this big misconception about the no contact rule. Okay, I know a lot of people think that there's just this one no contact rule that everyone is in agreement about, and it's just not that way. There are actually many different no contact rules. It's like if you were to say like, hey, I need to lose some weight, I'm going to go on the diet, right? There's no the diet. There's like, okay, there's keto, there's paleo, there's the cabbage soup diet. I guess that's a thing. It sounds awful to me, but someone thinks it's a good idea, apparently. And there's all kinds of other diets out there. And the same is true when it comes to no contact. Now, if you ask me, what probably a lot of these other people are talking about when they talk about doing no contact is what I would call passive no contact. You're just cutting contact with your ex and being passive until something happens. Now, I can understand why some people might advise you to do that. They don't want you to do further damage to the connection and further damage to whatever emotional bond you do have with your ex by potentially being in damage control mode, by over contacting them, by reaching out too much. Or they think that like, okay, let's play some sort of mind game. Let's make them wonder why we just disappeared, and so they're gonna, crawl over these broken shards of glass to get back in contact with us because they miss us or something like that. I don't know. But the advice on this channel is for adults, not like middle school people who want to play mind games. So if you want to play mind games, this is not the channel for you. If you are an adult or an old soul, as people used to call me when I was a teenager, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you mature advice for actually having a successful relationship here. Okay. I can't believe I actually have to say that, but that is the state of the YouTube world. Anyway. Okay, so we're not doing passive no contact. We're not just waiting indefinitely for our ex to crawl over broken shards of glass. No contact can be fundamentally disempowering for a lot of people. Passive no contact can be fundamentally disempowering for a lot of people because they are just waiting and waiting and waiting. And if you're like the person who sent in this question, you're waiting for 10 months. Now, obviously, that's not what I want you to do. I don't want you to put your life on pause and wait for 10 months for your ex to get back in contact with you. I mean, that's got to be grueling. Even if they do get back in contact with you, like, hey, 9 months and 29 days, that's like, wow, you're probably feeling really lousy about yourself on that day. But anyway, what we want to do is we want to do active no contact, not passive, but active no contact. That's really what I talk about on this channel. That's what's worked great for me and my clients, the clients that needed to do no contact. Not everyone needs to do no contact. That's another myth that we tear apart in our free report. Again, that's down below. By the way, we're just scratching the surface on this whole no contact thing. If you want to learn about my take on no contact, feel free to check out this video series up in the video card up there that's going to go over my take on no contact in a little bit more detail. But anyway, what we advise people to do, if they do need to do no contact, we advise them to do active no contact. So, okay, you're doing no contact because you being in contact with your ex is doing more harm than good. That makes sense to actually stop being in contact, right? If you being in contact with your ex is actually bringing the two of you closer together, great, keep it up. Don't mess Don't mess with what is working, right? Don't fix what ain't broken, as they say. So if the two of you are in contact and it's doing more harm than good, do no contact. Do active no contact. Take a pause. Look at what was actually going on in the dynamic. Were you in damage control mode? Were you not able to connect with them in the right way? Were they just stuck on their own stuff or whatever? And you learn how to connect with them in a better way. That's what our videos and our trainings and all that stuff, our courses and all that when I work with people in a coaching capacity, that's typically what I will work with them on, is how to actually interact with their ex in a better way so that they can connect better. And go ahead and do all of that stuff through the process of no contact. But your no contact should not go on like just indefinitely, definitely not for 10 months. What you want is for no contact to come to an end at some point. Now, I'm not going to say it has to be like 30 days or some specific amount of time. It should be when you are emotionally ready. That might be 30 days, it might be less, it might be more, but when you're emotionally ready and you feel like you actually can have a good interaction with your ex, you've gone through some stuff that has allowed you to set yourself up to have a better connection with them. You got out of damage control mode, you learned some advanced relational skills, you're able to connect with them on a better level, all of that stuff. That's when it makes sense for you to actually get out of no contact. And what you can do is you can obviously contact them, right? I'm not telling you to just wait around indefinitely for 10 months. That is not good advice. That is terrible advice. I do not want you to wait around for 10 months. I do not want you to put your life on pause for 10 months where you just wait and 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 nothing is happening. If that is happening, you need to pick up the phone and contact your ex and see what happens. Now, generally speaking, I would recommend that you contact your ex initially after a period of not talking to them for a good stretch of time by asking basically a calibrated question or a calibrated message where basically you're just trying to get a sense about where they are emotionally. Just get a sense like, okay, are they open to talking to me? Are they sort of, on the fence? Maybe they're just giving little one-word, kind of short, snippy little replies, or are they like totally shut down, or is it somewhere in between? Is there some other thing that's going on? We want to just sort of like test the waters to see what's going on with them, and then based off of how they respond, we can respond in an appropriate sort of way. We're calibrating to where they're at emotionally, and then we're going to guide them from where they're at emotionally into a deeper emotional connection. If there's resistance along the way, we can handle that, we can deal with that, but hey, at least we know where they're at emotionally and we can start to unravel that ball. Like, I don't want you to just do this like ultra super conservative thing where you just don't contact them indefinitely and wait for them to contact you. Yeah, they might do it, but they might not. 10 months can become 11 months or 12 months, or that can become a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't want you to do this. I don't know why people are telling you to do that. It's not good advice. I think that if you want to have a great relationship, you need to, at a certain point, take control of the situation and move yourself towards actually being able to have that relationship. And that's probably going to involve you contacting your ex at some point. Would it be great and wonderful if they contacted you? Yeah, it would be. But are they going to do it? Not necessarily. Would it be great and wonderful if they wanted to, give you a back massage and seduce you and agree to marry you right then and there on the spot? Yeah, that would be great, but it's probably not going to happen either. So be willing to take control of your situation and do what you need to do to bring yourself into alignment with what you need to do to get the outcome that you want. And if you want to get back together with your ex, you're probably going to have to pick up the phone and contact them if they are not contacting you. There's no reason why you should be waiting 10 months. There's absolutely no reason. You should either be contacting them, getting calibrated to where they're at, or you should be saying like, okay, this isn't for me anymore for whatever reason, and choose to take your life in another direction. But you should not be waiting 10 months. So I hope that helps you out. I hope that makes it clear the difference between passive no contact and active no contact. And yeah, if you like what we're doing, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps to pay it forward so that someone else can find this video on YouTube and hopefully improve their relationship. But yeah, thank you so much. Once again, my name is Clay. If you like what we're doing, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to learn more about our take on the no contact rule, be sure to check out this video playlist over here, or check out this video right here. Oh, and that newsletter right down below in the description box. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you next time.